Okay, we are at this awesome house. It's 117 years old. Beautiful property. It's huge. My hubby's over there in the zone. Got John over there. And first good signal is a buffalo. See here if I can get a date on it. It's kind of muddy. Well, we'll just clean it up and show it at the end. I'm excited.
Down. It appears to be an Indian head, and I think it's 1901. I'm not positive, but I'll clean it up a bit later. It's in really good shape. Soil seems pretty soft here, so the find should come out in good condition. So we'll see what else we can get.
Nice find.
Thanks. There you go. It's really green.
Oh, wow. Cool. All right, I have a really good signal here, so I want to do a live dig. $85. I don't know. We'll just try it out. That didn't work out so well. Well, I promise I do better plugs than that. Oh, forgot I had my ring on. Oh, just a modern quarter. Okay, here's my second coin, or third, I guess. This one's in great condition. It's a 1917. Really nice. It wasn't even that deep. I would say, oh, maybe 2 inches at most. John over there found a barber quarter. So, let's keep going. Looks like John just found some silver in the hole.
Silver rosy still in the clump, just a couple inches down.
Nice. Good job.
Thanks.
We're going to be having to go soon, so I just wanted to kind of show around real quick. There's the back of the house. And come down here, it's really cool. I think he said that this is where they would do the chemical mixing or something. Which would, oh, I can't really see it, which would give the house the electricity by gas. And there's another one over here. Really neat. Big old trees. I like those trees. All right. I haven't found too much other than the 2 buffaloes. John's found quite a bit of stuff, and I know Rick just found a token, so we're gonna have to leave soon, but it's been fun. Hi, Rick found this really awesome token, MarbleDale Dairy. Let's see in the back here, it says it's good for 1 pint of sweet milk. And so the owner here, it was his grandfather's dairy farm. Oh, cool. So we're gonna give it to him and
You can go with his old milk jugs.
Yeah, he's got milk jugs and pictures of the dairy and stuff, so we thought that was really cool. All right.
Let me take a quick picture.
Here's some pictures of the old
That's his
farm.
cow.
And there's the owner right there. And he was a kid. And
That's his grandfather.
this is the
out
grandfather. This is the SF Chris that's on the token, the name. There's the old
MarbleDale truck.
dairy truck.
Those trucks, those are cool. And then that's your grandfather there with the cow, right?
That's my dad.
Oh, your dad, okay.
Oh.
That's Sam.
Is that your dad right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks just like you.
This is a really neat house, too.
This is
These here are the old milk jugs. SF Brothers.
and here's my great grandfather when he was in the state legislature in 1911, and here he is in 1915.
Hmm.
1915.
And this is just SF and his family. Here's his dad here, and Isabella, and those are his brothers and sisters.
Very cool.
It's quite a crew.
Big family.
Yeah, this is a cousin that raced Indianapolis in 1925 to 1934,
Wow.
and he was killed on the track there.
That's a cool car.
And this is SF's milk truck, June the 15th, 1915. So, you know, you can...
Look at the picture.
Try to get out the glare, yeah.
Come a long way since then.
It's cool.
And SF had a brother, John, and he had a dairy called Riverside, which is the, you know, where the Holston and the French Broad Rivers
Join?
meet?
Yeah.
At the mouth there.
Yeah.
And you've got the UT Experimental Farm up on the hill.
Uh-huh.
That is John's farm.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, these are the finds. I really didn't find too much, surprisingly. But first off, the owner, Max, he gave these to me. He said they're brand new, never been used, and he noticed that the guys were using knee pads. So that was really nice of him. And I found this. It is really heavy. I actually weighed it. To be exact, it's like a little over 3 pounds. I have no idea what it's made of, but it is really heavy. And there's my clad. And I got a Remington shotgun shell. This is Rem UMC number 16 Sure Shot. I googled it, and it looks like these were made from 1911 to 1934. This one's pretty much more current. This is a Remington 32 auto pistol. And I got this. I don't really know. It looks like maybe it's made out of brass. Maybe it came off of the milk truck. Kind of heavy too. And then my two best finds, 2 buffaloes. This one doesn't have a date on it. It's pretty worn out. And then this one's really good condition, I thought. See if I can get it to 1917. I don't think there's a mint mark. See if I can get this to zoom in. Well, it looks a lot better in person. So that's it. It really was a great opportunity to get to hunt this place. Just getting to talk to the owner and finding out the history of the farm and the family, and it was just really made my day. And that's the cool thing about metal detecting, is talking to the owners, and they open up to us and telling us about their family history, the history of the house, and how it's been passed down from family to family. So really cool, and that's it. So we'll see what Rick got.
Okay, so here are my finds from the last hunt. Also threw in a bonus find there, but I'll get into that here in a second. I just want to send a thank you out to the property owner who allowed us to hunt, and he went above and beyond and shared a bunch of history with us of the area, about his family, and about his family dairy. I thought it was very special. And I was very happy to be able to provide him with a piece of that history. One of my last finds there was that milk token from his grandfather's dairy. And he actually, when I gave it to him, he said that he didn't even know they made those type of tokens. And he showed us a bunch of different bottles and just really cool pictures. So I thought that would be a great addition to his collection there. So that really made my day, and just that's what it's all about with metal detecting, is those days. Those are the ones you really remember. So moving on to the finds, I'm going to go ahead and just start with this item here. It's one from a previous hunt that I found it, and I didn't realize exactly what it was, so I was pretty surprised when I looked it up. So this item, ring up is like a 1246. It was pretty deep. Took it out. When I looked at it initially, it looked like a button. So I kind of set it aside for a while, and the place that I found it was just an old park that had apparently been hunted over and over and over again. So I thought it was pretty neat. I found it. It was fairly deep. I wish I had gotten footage of it, but after cleaning it off, it says LaVille and Company on the back. I looked that up, and it's actually an air transport command pin. And it is sterling silver. So just thought I would share that little piece of history, and it's a really, really nice inlay there. So a lot of workmanship went into that button, that pin. All right, now moving on to the finds of the last hunt. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I'd found this V-nickel. It was a 1902. I thought it was just a clad nickel, and then when I cleaned it off, it was a V-nickel in pretty good shape. Usually these are very corroded and you can barely make out any of the details, but this one is actually I nicked it there, in better shape than all the other ones I've ever found, and I haven't found that many. So very happy about this addition to our collection. 1902. And then I found this 3 pence, long way from home. It's a 1943. Not much detail on that side, but this side you can actually make out the date, and a little bit better shape. I looked it up, and this coin actually appears like a gold bronze color in its original state, so a little different. It's aged quite well, I thought. All right, and then moving on to this nickel. This is a 1968, a little bit more modern. I just thought I would share this as I'd found 2 1968 D nickels in this yard, so I thought that was pretty amazing. I've never found 2 of the same date before in the same hunt. In very good shape as well. Here's the other one. So pretty happy with those. And then moving on to the wheat cents. Start with my best one here. This is a 1916 in very good condition. I went ahead and looked this up in the Red Book, and during 1916 they made their regular circulation strike, and then they also made some matte proofs that year. And I looked those up to kind of see what those were about, and the big differences from the business proof is the borders are much more defined, much more blocky, sort of square looking than your regular strike. And also the letters just look a lot more clear and bold. And the borders were not so rounded as the other coin. And I actually compared this to one of the other 1916s I have. It's a lot more beat up and worn, and it certainly does look a lot different. And even when you compare it to like this 1927, you just look at the rim there and then compare it to that one. It's harder to tell with the video. But anyway, if anybody has any more information on that proof strike, that would be much appreciated. Nevertheless, it's going to go into the collection. Very happy with that one. The other wheat cents I found were 1927, 1953D, 1925, 1944, and a 1944D. And then moving on to the more relic finds of the day. I have no idea what this is. It rang up pretty high. I thought it was a piece of brass. It's definitely not heavy. I think it's more like a pewter. But it looked like, when I looked closer, this had been maybe cut out by hand. But no idea what that is. I just thought it kind of added to the ambiance. My relic man. All right, and then down here is actually what I thought was a piece of trash. I looked through it. I actually remember finding it, and I was like, maybe there's something on there, but it looks just like a piece of aluminum. It was actually folded in half. Let's see if I can get a better look there. When I unfolded it, cleaned it off, I was pretty surprised. It read Crown Royal, and then the letters there, Cole. Looks like it says Cole. And then when I looked that up, I really didn't find anything on this brand of Crown Royal. And that crown actually looks a lot different than the more modern ones. So again, if anybody has any information on that, that would be appreciated. I don't know if I should keep that or throw it away. I think it's pretty cool. But and then up here, this is actually my first find of the day. Not really too old of a find, but pretty cool nonetheless. I thought it was just a regular old Hot Wheels car, and I didn't really realize until I cleaned it up. I lost a wheel there. That it was had a good history to it. It is the 007 Lotus Esprit car. This is made by Gorsey Juniors. It's made in Great Britain. And it was actually the submarine car out of the James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me, in 1977. Needs a mechanic. So that was really neat. I actually, when I was looking that up, I found an article about a gentleman who purchased I think it was a storage shed, just outright, didn't really know what was in it, got the keys, opened it up, and found the original submarine car from the movie, and it recently went up for auction for about $1 million. So this car may have some potential. Anyway, thought that was pretty neat. And last but not least, my trusty Star Trek transponder. Don't leave home without it. Pretty worn, but very happy with that find. So there you have it. a great day and a great hunt. Live long and prosper. Happy hunting.
Thanks for watching.